Bonjour à tous, bienvenue sur BON. Hi fellow viewers, you're watching BON. Welcome to share my daily tricks for learning Chinese. My name is Francis Tchiégué and I'm glad to have you there because we have much more to share today. Alors, si tout est prêt, si tout le monde est prêt, ça commence. Over 5 centuries BC, the great Chinese philosopher Confucius said, 富与贵，是人之所欲也，不以其道得之，不处也。贫与贱，是人之所恶也，不以其道得之，不去也。Which means, everyone desires money and high position, but a gentleman will not accept them unless he got them in the right way. Everyone hates poverty and low status, but a gentleman will not get rid of them in an unjust way. Welcome back on BON. You're watching Tricks for Learning Chinese. Today we'll be talking about using numbers in Chinese language. First, let's open the gate with our password. The basic 4 tones, just like your own alphabet. A, 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 A. Always have them in mind, especially for newcomers. Just remember these 4 tones because the whole Chinese spoken language uses only these 4 tones. Just like the whole English written language uses the 26 letters of the alphabet. So remember the 4 tones only. A, 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 A. So now the gate is opened. Wait in. Last time we saw how to count from 1 to 10 in Chinese. Very easy. Like a short song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we also saw the symbols with fingers, right? We saw how to show all of these numbers with the fingers of one hand. Remember it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Today, let's go further. Let's impress our friends who cannot speak Chinese, okay? Let's learn how to write those numbers in Chinese from 1 to 10, okay? And you know what? Many people don't imagine how easy it is to write those numbers in Chinese. Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Quick, get a pen right now. I'll show you. Fast, get a pen. Welcome back on BON. You're watching our daily tricks for learning Chinese. Now that we are already able to count from 1 to 10 in Chinese, today we are about to learn how to write those numbers in Chinese. So are you ready with your pen? Let's discover it. This is the way we are familiar to. We always write numbers like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But in Chinese, we pronounce them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How to write them in Chinese? It's very, very simple, really simple. I mean, for somebody who never studied any language at all, even a little kid, he will remember the Chinese version faster than this version, believe me. There is a kind of logic inside. Look. E, that's 1. That's all, nothing else. E, R, 2 is this. You see? 2. Nothing more. 3. Isn't that kind of logical? E, R, san, 1, 2, 3, right? Now, what about 4? Look. I'll show you how to write it step by step. Let's write all of them first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, there are rules in the Chinese strokes. There is an order to write the strokes. Of course, you can write it the way you want. I mean, you can start the way you feel. But there are some rules. You know, it's like in English too, we have rules. When you want to write a letter like, I don't know, let's say M, you know, this letter. You cannot start from this and then come here and go there. Of course, no. The result will be M too. It's the same. You can even start from that, then this, then that, and that. You still have M. But there are rules to follow, right? To make them, you start from the left, going right. So, writing Chinese strokes, you also have these rules. These rules from left to the right, and from the upper stroke to the down stroke, the lower stroke. So, for these, from 1 to 3, you have no special. You just write it this way. Of course, don't start it this way. No, if you write this way, of course the result is correct, but it's not the rule. It's not a good rule. Now, what about 4? 4. First, you have this. From left to right. Then you have that. This one is one stroke. You cannot do this before doing that. No, you should do it at once. So, 4 there. The first one is this. Going down like this. The second one, after the one we had, is this. Going that direction. The third part, after the 2 we have, is this one. You bring it this direction. Then the other one, you bring it that direction too. And the last, to cover. Very simple. It gives that result. Of course, these arrows, I'm putting them just to show you the direction, the way to follow. But they don't exist in the work. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 strokes. Simple. 5. From up to down. First, you have this. Let's do it here. This, go in that direction. Then, this, go in this direction, of course. Then, the third one is this. Follow in this direction. And the last, that one, follow in that direction. Simple. Now you just cancel the arrows to have the real number, and that's all. 5. 5. And when you look at it, it even resembles our own 5 a little bit. So it's easy to remember too. That's it for 5. 6. First you have this. It's a point. Then that, go in that direction. Then this and that. We don't have any big direction problem here. About 6. So that's 6. 7. First, you have this. And then you have this. Simple. So that's 7. What about 8? For 8, first you have this going down and that going down too. You cannot take it up. No, you bring it down. 9. For 9, first you have this going down. Then, after this, you have this. Go in that direction. And finally, 10. You start with this one. Go in that direction, of course. And this. 10. And you can read it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's the way to write them in pinyin. Now let's put the tone marks together. The 1 is pronounced E, E. Which tone is it? First tone, of course. Now 2 is R, R. Which tone? The fourth tone, the falling tone. San, the high tone. Si, the falling tone again. Wu, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. As we learned in the Beijing University of Language and Culture, to write each of them at least 10 times. This makes you get used to it. You know, fingers also have their own memory. Write each character 10 times. You'll notice that it becomes automatic. Like, write 1. Well, I think 1, 2, and 3, you don't need to, you know, they just talk about themselves when you look at them. Now, from 4 to 10, you write each of them 10 times. This makes you be sure not to forget. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. They are so easy. You know, the symbols are very indicative. 1, 2, 3. And from 4 to 10, write each of them 10 times. So in today's program, we've been learning how to write from 1 to 10 in Chinese. And now, we are able to say it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are also able to show it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are even able to write it. We just did it on the blackboard. Isn't it wonderful? So in tomorrow's program, we will go further into this and see how to use these numbers in daily life when dealing with Chinese people. 感谢您的收看，让我们明天同一个时间不见不散。Well, fellow viewers, let's make it again tomorrow on BON, same time. I'm Francis Tchiégué, your servant. Thanks for watching. Au revoir et à demain. Bis morgen. Bye for now. 再见。明天见。
咱们快一快，中非人民团结是一家。多少风和雨，多少痴心话，同一个世界，同一个梦想，同是一个家。
Bonjour à tous, bienvenue sur BON. Hi fellow viewers, you're watching BON. Welcome to share my daily tricks for learning Chinese. My name is Francis Tchiégué and I'm glad to have which means everyone desires money and high position, but a gentleman will not accept them unless he got them in the right way. Everyone hates poverty and low status, but a gentleman will not get rid of them in an unjust way. Welcome back on BON. You're watching Tricks for Learning Chinese. Today we'll be talking about using numbers in Chinese language. First, let's open the gate with our password, the basic 4 tones, just like your own alphabet. Are you there? Because we have much more to share today. Alors, si tout est prêt, si tout le monde est prêt, ça commence. Over 5 centuries BC, the great Chinese philosopher Confucius said, 富与贵是人之所欲也，不以其道得之，不处也。贫与贱是人之所恶也，